Hi, this is Kamera, my first few minutes with God, day 62, Numbers chapter 18 through 20. God tells Aaron that he, his sons, and his ancestral Levite relatives are responsible for any offenses related to the sanctuary. Aaron and his sons alone are responsible for any violations committed with the priesthood. Aaron and his sons are the priests, and they're alone can do the priestly duties. That's with the sacred objects, with the altar behind the curtain, that type of thing. Aaron, his job is a little bit more sacred, but no one can assist them with performing those sacred duties. No one. If they do, then they can die. Also, if the Levites, they get too close to the sacred objects in the altar, then them and that priest can die as well. Isn't that something? The Levites are a gift to Aaron and his sons, which we already know. They are special assistants, and they are to just service the tabernacle. They cannot perform any priestly duties or assist with the priestly duties. If they do, then they could die as well. God tells Aaron what his portion of the offerings are, and he also tells them these offerings, they can be grain, they can be meat from the cattle or what have you, of the animals. These are for this, they get the most holy offerings. And that most holy offering can be the sin offering, the guilt offering, special offerings, that type of thing. The Levites, they are compensated as well for their duties. They get a tenth of the lands of Israel. Okay, because remember, they must give a tithe. The land of Israel, all the Israelites have to give a certain portion to the priest, and not to the priest, but to the Lord, and that goes to the Levites. And yeah, the Levites must give a tithe of their tithe, which is a tenth. Present that to Aaron as well. The Levites don't get a share of the land, that allotment. God is their allotment. God is their share for a special purpose. They go over this purification for water, or this ceremony for purification, water purification. Eliezer had to go through a lot. They point out what he has to do and what needs to be done from this point on. This ceremony is performed for the removal of sin. And they spend time telling him when it needs to be done and how it should be used. Miriam dies in today's read. The people, they murmur and complain again against Moses because there's no water. So God tells Moses and Aaron to gather the people, speak to the rock, they'll get water. But what happens, Moses, he's so frustrated that he strikes the rock twice, then water gushes out. God tells Moses and Aaron that because they didn't trust him to perform or demonstrate his holiness, then they will not lead the children of Israel into the promised land. So we need to be careful when we're frustrated, guys, that we're still obedient to God and to demonstrate his holiness. Children of Israel, they want to pass through Edom. Edom is not having it. The king of Edom says no. Moses tells them anything that they need. If we disrupt any of your things, we would gladly replace them, and we'll pay for them. This man, he gathers an army and says, no, you're not coming through this way. So the children of Israel had to turn around. So then we see that Aaron eventually dies, and his priesthood is passed to his son Eliezer. So Eliezer is now the high priest. Children of Israel see that Aaron is dead, and they mourn him for 30 days. There you have it, guys. That's day 62. Numbers chapter 18 through 20. You have a God-filled, blessed day.